Hey everybody, welcome back to Lamplighters League. We have a VIM coming up. That's a very important mission. I made that up, I don't know why. Out of the past, a Keystone recovery. Retrieve a Keystone from Lord Strum's faction of the Banished Court. Now the game is about getting 4 Keystones, okay? This would be the first, so this mission's gonna be a little different, I think. Over 6,000 years ago, the tower vanished. Now the only trace of existence are artifacts known as Keystones. Critical mission. We're bringing in all 4 of our agents here. Celestine, Latif, Ingrid, Eddie. Eddie has this new weapon mod for extra crit chances. And then we've got some armor on Ingrid. So +5 armor on her and +5 armor on Celestine. So very cool. We also need to get a bunch of supplies because we can now buy armor for people, which is going to be really important. So let's begin. And of course, I'm thinking about those consumables that I bought earlier in the campaign. We're like, I could have some armor now. The search confirmed that another Keystone is indeed in Banished Court hands, or nearly so. My agents are en route to the harbor now to steal the Keystone before Strum himself can come and claim it. This mission also serves as a final test of Miss Erickson, that's Ingrid, Mr. Lejeune, and Mr. Sawyer's trustworthiness. He obviously trusts Celestine, because we were sent out to recruit her. I know one thing, they'll act in their own self-interest. All I have to do is show them their interests align with my own.
Here we are. Locke said the Keystone would be just up ahead.
It is. I can sense it.
Oh, good. She can sense it.
Lay off. Maybe she can.
Now, if you're telling me that there's nothing back here, I will be shocked, because this is a big space behind us. Is it not? Oh, look at that. Ba-boom. Hello. Mode of Fate. Thank you. Those are crucial to keep upgrading our cards. Smoke bomb there. Oh, what's back here? Salt, rime, and barnacles on the dock's weathered pilings mark the high tide line, but today the seething waves break at least a meter higher. Oh yeah, the ocean is very hungry. Okay, so it looks like we're supposed to go that way, which automatically means I'm going the opposite way. Clearly. This area seems much larger. Oh, hello.
Sit tight.
Don't worry, buddy. Oh, he's got a key on him, too. Not for long.
Now you see the guard, and now you don't.
Bye! Brittle bones, yellow with age, lie in a heap on the ground. The skull is unmistakably human. Okay.
Keep up.
Yeah, we need these supplies. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna go for him as well.
Good night.
Now, we could leave him.
How much will this get me?
There's some intel. We could leave him, but then, you know, their patrol routes and stuff could be messy.
Don't mind if I do.
Frag grenade. We do have an oil patch to play around with here. Do we have a... We do have a Molotov.
So, how will these Keystones help us find the tower?
Ooh,
They do
hello.
not find the tower. They open the way. 4 corners make a door.
Save it for later, darling. We've a job to do.
Shipment of fertilizer confiscated by the court for its use as cheap explosive. Just going to investigate the left side before we push in too far. Looking for high ground, but it doesn't look like I'm going to get there. Oh, actually, I just definitely found high ground. Oh boy. Oh, there's explosives there too. Okay. Yeah, we want to play around this if we can.
Wait up.
I don't want them to move too far, so if I can, yeah, I want to take this. We're going to go loud a little earlier than I'd like, but I think this is valuable. I'll take the... Yeah, actually. Yeah, I'll take a 50-50 over here. Got the knockdown there. That's nice. Did we hit this one? I didn't catch. We did. Okay, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Celestine. No good cover anywhere, which is lovely. Because I don't want to deal with, or I don't want to take one of them. This only will hit 3, but I mean, it's a very good 3 that we can hit. I always forget, like, Latif has his little pistol shot, too.
This is how a master thief does it.
So we'll let her do a couple of cleanups here. There's one. There's 2. And then before we go any further, we'll do an occult gambit. Got the stress. Okay, well, I think we're like 2 for 3 on using that now. We'll do this.
Steel, bright and sharp.
That's going to kind of mess up our timings with her a bit. Oh, man. I forgot that we didn't upgrade that skill. I totally forgot that we didn't upgrade that skill. Oh, man. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, she's going to take a few hits here. She does have armor, at least. Let's see if I can get them to attack there, and we'll spread some damage around. I think Eddie, I'm just going to move up.
You will regret this.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's good. That's fine. Ooh! Okay, so what's she at now? 26. Now remember, she does get big heals, so this isn't the end of the world. So that's good there. We need to weaken here. Should I do another stress check? Let's do it. There we go, baby. Now we're laughing. I don't need to mesmerize now with only 2 people left. I don't even think we need to do that either. Let's go here. Get some of these attacks going. She has 1 AP left. Let's do a dual shoot twice on this one. I really needed both of those.
All right, let's have some fun.
We'll take that. And then Latif. Come here for now. So that's 1 evade. So we have plus 1 AP there. I could whack this guy twice. I'll hit him once at least. And then let's see what the others can do. 25. I don't love it. Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll dangle with his double evades. I could just have, we could just evade with all of these and it would be totally fine. That's probably the safest thing to do. Because here, like, I could punch. I could even do the push kick for the knockdown. That might be okay. But then... Yeah, okay, let's do it.
You stay away from me.
Let's see how he handles this. Yeah, that's fine. So she should be able to just do 2 attacks here.
You break easily.
Got the job to finish.
There we go.
Let's go.
So we've healed a bit. I'm fine with this.
Let's move.
Okay, a shipping manifest from a company called the Pharaoh. Or sorry, Mayhew's & Co. Ship name is the Pharaoh, which we heard, I think Latif mentioned that in the last conversations. A collection of sarcophagi, crates marked WS 139 to 142. Archaeological artifact, stone fragile, crate marked WS 65. Typewritten notes attached. Sailors shall not open crates marked WS under any circumstance, under penalty of flogging, dismissal, or death. Do not test my resolve. Conrad Bennett. A ream of banished court recruitment pamphlets sits tied with twine, ready for distribution.
There. That is the Keystone.
The lid of this box has been disturbed. Inside is a pile of red sand that glints in the dim harbor lights like thousands of tiny jewels. Crumbling papyrus, chipped and cracked faience pottery, casualties of carefully unloaded cargo. Why do I have a feeling that this thing just sitting here is very sketchy?
The Keystone burns to the
touch. That'll do it. That'll do it. Wow. Okay. So these guys, potent infernals. Strum's red sulfur has granted him control of an army of 5,000-year-old mummies. Tread carefully around Strum's infernals. Their flame is unnatural, and it does not extinguish easily. They have armor as well. So let's take a look here. So they can't be taken down. No takedowns. Immune to fire. Toxic weakness. Double poison damage and extra stress from becoming poisoned. So cool. Upon being attacked, the unit ignites. At the end of the round, ignited units combust, creating a burning hazard. They have Infernal Blow, a melee ability, inflicting burning. Great. Great. Okay. So poison. Whispering Knife it is. That's big damage. So he's ignited, which I assume it's at the end of our turn, right? Let's see here. Unit ignites at the end of the round, so it has to be at the end of our round. They combust, creating a burning hazard. But they're all going to be immune to it, which is kind of cool. I think Barrage looks good here.
See, now you done pissed me off.
Got marked there. I guess we could have done, like, light them up first to get the marks, just to make sure that we actually hit them all. And we did trade his card that dealt with armor, but Celestine has this one, the club. So this would shred armor. The problem is then she's standing in there. And we don't necessarily want that. These guys have toxic witness, or toxic weakness, sorry. But again, melee attack. So let's gamble.
The toss of the coin.
Damn it. Damn it. Why don't we take one of these? I think that's how we'll end it. We'll take one of them. What I'll do is maybe a little bit of this.
Mummies, are you kidding me?
Maybe I should, yeah. What I was thinking is to do the kick, actually. So he is hitting 2 away here. If he goes to there, I don't know if he ends up in that square or this square, but I would still be in range. So I'm probably going to have to move. Okay. And then Eddie... Or sorry, Latif. I think I might just go for 2 evade stacks here. We could do his decoy. Latif sets a 120 HP decoy in a cloud of smoke, becomes invisible, moves to a selected location. Nearby enemies attack the decoy for 2 rounds.
Blink and you'll miss me.
So we can do that. Set that decoy up. Then we'll do light him up. Got a crit there. That's good. So now he gets ammo and crit buffs. They got flushed. That's cool. And then do I want to mesmerize here? This guy's actually close. I think I'm just going to curse and break him.
When the shadows deepen, so too the light.
That is very cool. That's wild. There's the poison. Okay, so that one's broken. Now, the downside of this, of course, is obvious. But I'm going to charm one of these.
Your mind. Let me in.
So mesmerized. Now I can do the finisher. Oh, I can look at this. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna have to run through here anyway.
What the hell?
So I take a little bit of burning, but I get the signature charge back. And although I think it's not that important because this guy's still here, and I'm not gonna mesmerize both of them. I don't think. I think we'll try to let them fight each other, you know. Let's read him again. This guy's fine. Now, I wonder if they reignite each time they're shot. Like, or is he already ignited now? Not sure. Let's come here, let's get a stack. And then we'll do the running shot for some extra damage here. What is that? Whoa, what is that about? What's he doing there? So he's still gonna combust. Is that what I'm seeing? I think he's still gonna combust. Okay, we're gonna have to experiment with this. Let's get out of there. I'm very interested in how this is gonna work.
The show's just getting started.
I think that's how you can stop it, right? And I have an extra evade. Just dive back here. Eddie. Let's reload. We don't have any of those reload buffs that we were considering. No crits. Ignited, though. Good. Oh, we could remove burning from our allies. Love that. Forgot about that. That's fine. And then I'm not going to move in there. Stop hitting each other. Or don't. Actually, I don't mind. Okay. Nobody really needs, like... Well, okay. Let's do this. Let's do the big heal.
Get up, soldier.
Can only do that once per mission from the undrawn hand.
This can't be
Got the
mummies.
crit.
Mummies
Good.
don't walk around.
Again, maybe I should have attacked first there, knowing that. When he's buffed, I would have taken more shots. He's broken there, actually. So what I could do, mesmerize again, so they're on our side.
Listen only to me.
Go in for the finisher, but then I guess let's learn how they're gonna operate. Okay. So this guy is probably gonna explode. Oh, mind you. I can still move. Never mind. We're gonna move. We'll put out the fire again. And then we chill. Latif. We'll shoot the charmed one. Yeah, that is so cool.
This can't be happening. This cannot be happening.
Oh, it's happening, buddy.
All right. Good.
There we
Improves
go.
our position.
Man, we got a lot of opportunities for the finishers, eh? You do need a bit of a heal, which we don't really have. Can you do this without catching fire? You can.
Here we go.
See ya. Oh, 250s, dude. 3 50% in a row missed.
So,
There we go.
and I really hate to say this, but
Huh.
those were walking,
Interesting.
fire-breathing mummies, right?
That's what I saw.
Save the chatter for the plane. There might be more of them.
Notice how she got the heal buff off that, like she killed one. I think it's because she did kill it and then it went into that final state, you know? What do we do here? Oh, weird. Okay.
Come on, come on.
So that's cool. I like that it's like, okay, here's the keystone you need to get, fine, and boom, here's a bunch of new enemies, and they all blow up. That's excellent. Crate holding a purifier's flamethrower, empty of fuel. The straps that attach it to the soldier's back are heavy and insecure, impossible to undo with gloved fingers. We did find the
I could steal
moat,
the eyeliner
but we
off
didn't
your
find
eyes.
like the refresher thing. But to be fair, we wouldn't. Oh, there it is. Interesting. Chest is empty, save for a thin layer of red crystalline powder. At the end of the alleyway, a door creaks open. A single eye glitters in the shadowed entrance, a lurid exotic blue. Then the door clicks shut and all is still. So, is there another fight? Oh, yeah, there is. Dang. So the only thing that's getting refilled here is this. Now, I do believe it only impacts the agent that picks it up. So that's something we need to be keeping in mind. Flash bombs. Okay, so I've got Molotov, 2 frags, and that thunder bomb. Get our sneaks in here. Oh yeah, this is big
Don't
big
mind
money.
if I do.
Big money, no whammies. I think it would be cool if you go up to a door and you select it and it's something specific to another agent type, that they would automatically go and do it. These fragments of the tower have gone by many names as they are found throughout the world. The locks of heaven. In the Near East, lightning tears, or lightning tears. Lightning's tears on the North American plains. Keystones in the European tradition. They are found at sites where the Alexis Mundi once transected the physical plane, shed like the scales of a molting serpent. Okay. So I'm seeing some high ground here. But this is only for our sneaks, who really benefit more from being close range. Mind you, Latif could probably...
Let's split up.
He could probably chill up here. This we should probably fight around, actually. I don't know if he can see that from here. Unfortunately, he cannot. But you can from here, that I am certain. Oh god. Oh, we've made a big mistake. We've made a big mistake. We've made a big mistake. That's fine. We can only hit 3, right? Yeah. I kind of wish I was taking out those back 3, but...
Well.
Still fine.
All right, it's happening. This is happening. Let's do this.
This is happening. This is happening. Do not panic, but this is happening. Let's do the poison knife here. And then we can mitigate some of this. So we're gonna go for the gambit here.
I fly or I fall.
Got the stress. Damn. Okay. So now, what we want to do as the follow-up to that is whenever we attack a poison enemy, we heal a stress. So that's what we want here. So that's fine. I'm probably going to end up dropping him here. Oh, that's not going to be enough. Oh, I just realized. But that's fine. She can do another attack, and it will be. These guys hopefully come into range of something like this, and then we can go to town. If I go here, he could flank us. And if I stay here, then it could invite some extra shots. Let's play it cool. Eddie right here is fine. And Mr. Jin, please drop. Grab that evade stack. Yeah, tempting. Yeah, stop right around this thing, please, everyone. Just, oh, yeah, actually, not bad. I think he's probably too far. Some big boys out there. Okay. We're gonna charm, I think. Let's see if Eddie has a shot. He does. And it's hitting absolutely none of them. They're too smart. They are too smart. But what we'll do is light them up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Mark. Flush. Oh, nice. He got the... Oh, that's beautiful. Bunch of ammo and crit stacking. So now his crit chance... Do we see this somewhere? Do we see what his current crit chances are? Oh, we'll see it when we're aiming. Oh, crit chance plus 20%. Yeah, that is awesome. This deals double damage, deals additional target damage against marked targets. And actually, somebody is in range there now. But Latif could probably hit that. I might... Oh, man. I could just, like, wipe one of these guys. I could get rid of this guy completely. I think we'll do this. Holy moly. Okay. That was cool. We'll take that. Should we gamble? If I gamble, I break, so I don't want to break. But what we will do here, I think, is
Your mind is
mesmerized.
to command.
Latif. Okay, so it doesn't draw us the line to there. This should have a visual. That'll do. Okay, so we mesmerized here. These guys are lower. I don't necessarily want to run in there. We could maybe just throw Curse down.
I am every horror made real.
So that he could potentially be broken here. And then what we'll do is we'll come up. And we'll do a stick and move here. And I'll try and tuck her back behind this side. Blinded, hot pursuit. So she gets that extra movement because of the skill upgrade that we took recently. Yeah, shoot him while he's down. Love that. You're gonna do great on our squad. The blind is just like real aggressive there. Okay. So now that's a finisher over there. Well, I say finisher, you know what I mean? Okay, that'll do. This guy's one attack from being broken. Actually, why even move in here? These are pretty good. Because even if we miss, he still takes the stress. That's fine. This gets us a mesmerize back. So if I'm not confident we can kill him, then I could just mesmerize him. Oh, he crit. Eddie, it's happening, buddy. The build is becoming real. She can actually reach him. So that's cool.
Down, boy.
And crit too. Why? Just to like add insult to injury. Why not? Okay, and then Tiffy. Tiffy, you got this, buddy, right? I mean, I think you just take 2 shots. You have 1 bullet left.
Took you long enough. Come on, let's go. Age before beauty.
Beautiful.
Wait.
I think we're doing a pretty good job of utilizing all their skills, trying not to sit on too many like special abilities and stuff. I think our infiltration, we could be taking out more enemies if we're a little bit more patient. See, like, working around to here to fight from here, you've got all this cover and high ground. Like, that's amazing. But problem solved. Learned about a new enemy. Let's get out of here.
It is done. The Keystone is ours.
And yet, I have more questions than ever.
For once, I'm with you, kid. Let's go. I got a bone to pick with that old man.
Oh, we knew the risks. They did it. A Keystone now flies towards this island. Now, the other ones are probably not going to be as easy to get, right? I think the other ones are going to be guarded by the Scions and stuff. And I imagine we're now going to start to get into the Scion, like, doomsday clocks. This is only the beginning. After all, despite the great trouble Strum went to secure this artifact, I will suspect a lack of Keystones is not what keeps the Scions from what they seek. Later. First I must prepare for the agent's return. 6 skill points, 2 intel, 2 cards. Love it. Can run them through water to put out fire. We'll try to keep that in mind. The Gambler 2, a deeper tableau. The agents have proven themselves willing to tempt fate. As such, their tableaus can now carry 2 undrawn hand cards, allowing for greater versatility and more potent synergies. Okay. Happily take that. After dodging an attack, this agent becomes inspired and recovers 5 health. Well, I mean, that's pretty obvious who that should go to. The Abdication. After suffering a stress break, this agent deals plus 25% damage for the rest of the mission. Okay, we're going Gambler over here so that he can just be dodging and gaining health. There is an argument to be made to put it on Ingrid because she does have an evade ability and she is taking that damage every turn, but I think she's fine there. I think this fits him much better.
New tricks. That's me.
And then here, the Abdication, we can trigger a stress break at the beginning of the mission, deal with the outcome, and then she gets 25% damage for the rest of the mission. That's not bad, because we can do that via the gambling.
Threats are unnecessary for one who knows the old words.
She'd probably like it, actually. So we only have 60 supplies. Don't love that.
Excellent work. We can use this.
The League hasn't had a Keystone in almost 20 years. It's progress, but I still need 3 more of them to open the door into the tower. There may be more. I have a theory, one which may allow us to deal a decisive blow to the banished court. But first, I'll need to examine that Keystone.
You have it? You have the Keystone?
Yes, it was right next to the coffins full of walking, fire-breathing mummies.
Definitely a fact.
Well, the fire breathing is a surprise. And Strum managed it even before leashing the Bright Storm to his will. You see now how critical it is we stop him and the rest of the banished court.
Ain't no we. You're on your own. We're out. Right, y'all?
Are you joking? This proves Locke isn't crazy. I'm in this until the end now.
Fine. What about you, Slugger?
I've got plans, Mr. Sawyer. Plans that hinge on the sun rising tomorrow. How am I going to spend my money if there's no world left to spend it in?
Well, I ain't getting conscripted into another war.
You're free to walk, of course. But the court knows your name and your face. You've seen firsthand the strength they command. No. You're in this till the end, Mr. Sawyer. Either the court's or your own. All that remains is for you to decide which one.
It's time to buckle up, Eddie.
Sawyer, you might be interested to know that this island is protected. Wards, formulas, stuff I've never even heard of. No safer place in the world than right here.
Damn it.
Well then, while Mr. Sawyer makes up his mind, the rest of us have work to do.
Finding the tower.
Yes, we'll need 3 more Keystones in order to enter it. They're rare, but they are out there. The tower sheds them when it travels. While we search the globe for the Keystones, the mission is the same as it was. Sabotage. Harry the court at every turn. They cannot safely wield the Bright Storm on a global scale if all their preparations lie in ruins. In the meantime, I will study this Keystone. I believe it can help us defeat the court once and for all.
One more thing. I do still expect to be paid.
Never fear, Ms. Erickson. I know exactly who I'm dealing with. And try not to look so glum. You're all gonna help me save the world.
Pep up, squad. Pep up. Learn the truth about the houses of the banished court. Here we go. Consequences to mortal danger. From here on out, entering mortal danger will have more serious consequences. Agents who enter mortal danger will sustain injuries that take at least a week's rest, or special medicine to heal, even if they're stabilized within 3 rounds. This is like when they go down. Any agents in mortal danger who aren't stabilized in 3 rounds will be lost. Now, we're on the hardest difficulty. That means the agents are going to be, they're lost, but they can be rescued. So you'll get a special mission to rescue them. I've never tried one. I've never been able to experience one. I'm excited for that. You do have an option when you're starting a campaign to make it so that if an agent dies like this, they're like fully dead. But I think rescue missions are fun, and it adds that makes the story really cool. So in a game like this where you're not creating custom agents, I think that's the way to go. If you're playing a game like XCOM, for example, and you make a bunch of custom soldiers, it's cooler when they permadie. So this is a good way of doing it.
Well, Mrs. Sawyer, have you made up your mind?
As far as I can see, it was made for me. I'm just trying to figure out what you two are seeing that I ain't.
I see opportunity. A chance to learn how the world really works. To see things almost no one has seen before. And if we actually pull this off, then the Gentleman Jin will be the guy who saved the world.
You won't care about any of that when you're dead.
Everyone dies, Sawyer. I'm going to live first.
Yo, Latif, great line.
Well, have fun playing hero. I'm out of here first chance I get.
Come on, Ace. Play the hand you're dealt.
Oh, I will. Reckon Locke wasn't lying about my chances out there. I just gotta bide my time here in the Looney Bin League until I can change my luck.
Do what you want.
Funny.
But until you leave, I expect you to keep having our backs.
Sure thing, Slugger. Y'all'd be lying real still in a Marseille morgue if it weren't for me.
You think you saved us? That's the wackiest thing I've heard all day. And I just agreed to help protect a magic tower from a sea witch, an American, and a German with fire-breathing mummies.
When you put it that way, we ought to get to it. If I've learned one thing in this wretched little world, it's this. If you want it done right, you have to do it yourself.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Okay, so we don't have any more of the ether. This healing is probably for the other ally that we passed up on, and we can maybe get people back into action sooner if they entered mortal danger or what have you.
Looking good out there, champ.
We have 150 supplies. We could buy some more of this stuff if we wanted. When we look at our agents here, they only have 3 slots. So they have a weapon mod slot, an armor slot, and then like an accessory slot. So something to keep in mind when you're buying all this stuff. I could buy the slight armor, or I could just save for this. And I'm thinking the vitality gear with the extra stress is probably nice for Celestine. Depends how often we want to trigger her break, but I'm pretty confident when our agents break, they can attack our other agents. So it's something to think about. Here we go. The growing threat. From this point forward, most missions have threat ranks associated with them. Completing these missions set back the doomsday clock of the Scion whose operations that mission targeted. But missions with threat expire if left undone, and when they do, their threat is added to the Scion doomsday clock. Running high threat missions is the surest way to buy enough time to build Locke's atropic device and stop the court. On the other hand, low threat missions bring in valuable resources and gear. As the doomsday clock ticks upwards, or clocks, the Scions grow stronger. If one of the clocks hits midnight, that Scion will enter the tower and ascend, harnessing the bright storm to remake the world as he or she sees fit. And if that happens, the game is up. So, these guys will, at some point, max out their stuff. And it's just a matter of trying to balance that with making sure that you're getting stronger as well. Now, there's house overviews here. So you can see Nicastro, half-drowned. On Nicastro missions, all Magisters are replaced with half-drowned. And we'll learn more about what these enemy types are as we go. But that's probably bad, right? That's probably bad. And I think that's going to trigger when this hits 7. 20, 33, who knows? 40, house wins. Marteau. On Marteau missions, all Sentinels are replaced with Spectronauts. At 13, 20, 27, 33, who knows what's happening there. So this house has a lot more things triggering at smaller intervals. At Strum, on Strum missions, all Scourges are replaced with Reavers. These are all things that we haven't seen yet. These are like 6 different mentions of enemy types. So just something to keep in mind. We do have the house overviews here, and let's go through it. For 1,000 years, the noble progeny of the ancient house Nicastro have served as hereditary priests and priestesses of a mysterious cult devoted to the worship of an undersea god. Its current scion, Lady Zorana Nicastro, the one that was on the docks in the first tutorial mission, drinks a sacramental liqueur called Abyssal Nectar that is said to give her mind-altering powers. Newly inducted into the Banished Court, Trace Marteau is a world-famous industrialist. media darling, and founder of the globe-spanning Marteau Industries. The secret to his success? Persephoneite, a metal alloy with supernatural properties whose production has brutal consequences for both the workers who make it and the very fabric of reality itself. And lastly, a proud family of dukes, generals, and conquerors, House Strum has long been the military power behind the banished court. Current scion Lord Wolfram Strum boasts a vast collection of stolen artifacts, the most prized of which is a crystal called Red Sulfur, whose occult power Strum shares with no one, not even his own family. So this is a very cool system. I'm excited to kind of play this out and see how this is going to work.
What would Greymore do?
Locke's plan here: complete searches to uncover heists, steal nectar, persephonite, and red sulfur, those 3 things that we just referenced in those house descriptions, to assemble the atropic device, and then find 4 keystones to open a door to the tower. So we're looking for the persephonite, we're looking for the abyssal nectar, we're looking for the red sulfur, and the keystones. So we need to do searches to uncover these heists. Now let's take a look here. So we have a theft. We can recover a stolen Magdalite cache, and that will give us ether here. We also get healing. Oh, this is optional, I guess. So we get healing. Oh yeah, Magdalite cache is Magdalite balm is a healing thing that we'll run into. And so a Magdalite cache is to give us more of these healing resources. But there's also some of the ether artifact stuff here, and that will let us build up our weapon supplier. So that's something to consider. This is also looks like adding a lot of stress or a lot of threat to these guys. There's this one here. So this is for supplies, and you can find a Magdalite cache out there. So that's an option. And you can see which house. So these are Marteau. This is Nicastro. And I think these are probably regional things. What's down here? Agent recruitment. Okay, so here's the thing. Nocturne is an agent that you get if you buy. There's like a separate DLC or a pre-order bonus or something like that. I've never got to play with her, and I think recruiting agents should be a pretty top priority. There's a phenomena here, Eagle-Eyed. All attacks from a range of 10 tiles or greater have a plus 10% hit chance, so that's cool. Here is a personnel search expedition. So you dig around the region for potential new recruits, agent recruitment mission, or an ally recruitment mission, and it costs 1 intel. Here we have a sabotage. You can get light armor, and you can get skill points. Destroy a radio tower. I think that one's an easy pass for right now. Up here, personnel search, same thing. Agent or an ally. So we're going to send somebody to one of those, and then we're going to take on probably this one. I'm a little concerned about the threats, but you can see here, this is really actually very cool. So you can see like this is a smaller amount of threat, and so it's going to add this much. But the Marteau house, if we don't do that, the Marteau house is going to tick up, which means it's probably going to hit us with this very quickly. Very quickly. But I got to go for the agents, man. I do feel like I should do that. Now, I don't know if these cycle. I don't know if this agent mission stays here or it goes away and comes back. But I'm willing to take some threats in order to get this new agent. So let's assign agents to this. Our decision comes down to this. We have to decide who's going to go on those other intel missions, basically. This will also, having an extra person, we can tackle multiple intel missions. Because if we're taking out mostly 3 at a time, then we could have 2 for doing other stuff. So short-term pain, long-term gain. But who do I want to run? This is 2 sneaks, right? So I don't know if we want to do that. And I don't know if we should bring her or if we should bring him. She's very strong with Mesmerize. He's also clearly very strong. But I think we'll swap these and we'll do this trio again. And I think that's fine. Let me just check. Does he have any gear? He doesn't. But he has this equipment. We'll take that instead, just so that we can free up the other thing. Change this to her, and then we'll do this, and we'll take this Thunder Bomb. Yeah, we'll take the Thunder Bomb. Okay, so this will be our group that we send out to the rescue mission, and we'll send Latif to here.
Handle this discreetly.
Okay, so am I a little concerned? Oh, I think, okay, so this will be the first tick, because this house had a whole bunch of extra, right? First tick, second tick, third, fourth, fifth. These ones, this is when their things kick in. This, I like that each of them are a little different. That's very cool. Anyways, we're going to send him here. Look for new recruits. We'll see how that goes. And then this will be our main mission. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying. I'm digging the like strategic landscape side of things, and already these choices. Like, I know we're gonna build these threat meters here, but I'm trying to like build up our engine essentially. If like board game talk, if you play board games, you want to get things rolling at like the base level to produce agents, to kind of get everything moving, and then once you're chugging along, then we'll start tackling these threat missions. So yeah, should be fun. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.